This is episode 1 of Quarantakes. Today we're going to be introducing the members of Quarantakes, as well as talking to all of the members from the POD cast. We're talking about how to stay safe during COVID, using herbal remedies, as well as what to do during self-isolation. Enjoy.
So I think we were doing a video call last week, and then our conversation seemed fun. So why not make a show on the internet, because we're locked in our houses for the most part.
A party. That looked like a party, to be honest.
And then Ken came up with the name Quarantakes. I thought that was cool.
That's dope.
Pardon me? What do you say?
That's dope.
Yeah, man. Quarantakes. I was about to put quarantines, but that could be taken in many ways that may not be what we want.
Overused.
Yeah, and it's like overused, and people, like that kid kind of makes sense. Look at Louis washing the hands. We have to scrub up the hands. We're doing a hand. We're doing a hand washing tutorial too. That is jokes. Let's introduce ourselves. Do you want to go first, Ken, Louis, Ben? One?
You already said my name, Ken. I'm Ken.
Yeah.
My name is Louis. I'm Filipino. What else did you want us to say?
I don't know, like anything. What's your relation to the people in the space? Because I think there's gonna be an interchange of 7 of us or a couple of us that might be doing this from week to week. So what's your relation to people to the people in the space, and what do you like? Do you like sweaters? Are you a t-shirt?
Pretty much dance for the most part.
Yeah,
that's how we know each other. But then I don't know. I've known Ken since elementary school.
Mm-hmm. So
that was a natural thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then Liban came into the picture while I was in college. Yeah, so I feel like we all just connected into this well-designed graph, and we all just came together and connected like a web. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
What am I into? Well, I work full-time at Shopify. I am into art and fashion and vintage stuff.
And foreplay.
And what?
Joe, how about Liban? What are you saying? What are you saying? What's your relation to the people in space? Why are you here?
So, my name is Liban. I just learned how to change my display name, so I want all of you to read that for a second.
You savage.
They know it's King Salman. Right now, I work as a train driver for the TTC. I've been doing it for almost 3 years. So I be out here, I strongly urge everyone to stay inside, don't go outside, and please minimize your use of public transit. With all this that's going around, I just want to express that after everyone stay at home.
I feel that.
Yeah. I know these four guys through college, we used to have a huge crew back then too. What was it, like 50 people?
Yeah, roll deep.
What was it? Man, we're like the Wu-Tang Clan up in there.
During the quarantine, what are you guys up to?
Open weed.
Key.
Lots of crack.
The crack thing might not be actually. You know what? There's actually a report that crack, crack cocaine and opioids might be a risk factor for COVID-19. So if anyone's doing crack, hold it off for a couple months.
Don't talk to me.
As you isolate.
Do it together.
That's a real thing. Don't do crack because you might. Anyways, all right. But yeah, Ken, what else? So you're doing smoking weed, you're doing crack. What else are you doing?
No, cooking a lot.
Cooking, yeah.
You know, trying to pass the time.
Vibes.
Talking to you guys.
So I've been keeping like really busy. Ingrid and I have basically like set up a schedule every day of like doing something different together.
That's so dope.
Yeah, for the most part, like I've been cooking a lot, working out a lot at home, reading. We've been like we made a list of movies that we want to get through. Some of
Yeah.
them that we like grew up with, really enjoying, and some that I did.
Yeah.
What else? We've been doing a whole bunch of like creative stuff together. So I have like a backdrop. So we've been putting together like this in-home studio kind of thing.
Facts. Hey, what's poppin', Aaron? Aaron, boom. Wait. Let me.
Hello, Aaron.
Yes, Aaron.
Okay, assemble.
Everything assemble. It link up.
I'm Aaron. I come from the land of Narnia compared to everybody else because I was a West End man. And my affiliations with you guys was through Dub, but there was a point we didn't like each other because, you know, East and West didn't like each other at all, crump-wise. And
Was there a point? Did I not like y'all? Did I not like you?
no, I even remember like it was like JR and Tim, and it's like, yo, you crump, I don't like you. It was like, okay.
Oh.
Like,
Oh, they came at you guys hard, and then we
Yeah, they
I
did
was
come at
like,
you guys hard.
what were we thinking though?
Bro, we used to skip school just to battle. Like, I just remember
Like
that.
ride or die. Like dance was
It's just-
life.
Yo, that's real.
It's a skip
If you
school to
think
battle.
about
I
it-
drove all the way to the West End.
That's so
just go
true.
one day to
You got
battle.
served to
To crump. We used to skip school to crump, to go dance in the street. Literally.
That
Like-
that's so waste.
Playing
I
loud
remember
music,
it like there was
yelling,
a time like her. Oh damn it!
Yeah, yeah.
earth,
Oh, damn it! I can't do it on that.
fire.
Fire. Oh, I didn't say how I know you guys. I think I know you guys. I know you guys through a variety of things.
Jesus himself.
The Lord, and like crump.
Yeah.
But, like, Ken, I knew Ken be through other like through high school like people, and then Louis, I met you through crump, and Aaron, I met you through crump as well. So yeah, that's dope. It sucks. We're asking. So I was asking Ken, Louis, and Liban before Liban went to go pay child support or something. Asking like what you're doing during COVID. So like, what are you doing now that COVID is locking us all in our rooms? Like, what are you up to?
Luck.
I can't lie. I prepped myself beforehand. Like everyone was like, there was like one of my students. He was like, "Yo, you should go buy toilet paper." This was like 2 weeks before the whole toilet paper incident happened.
Oh, really? Yeah.
So I was like, okay. Went to like Metro, bought like 2 24-packs, put it at home.
Dope.
And then I was like, okay. And the next thing you know, I see like everyone's running for toilet paper. I was like, what is going on?
That's crazy.
Like, I remember, it was like, it was a Thursday night, and I'm like, I'm hungry, but I wanted to get some Deep and Delicious. And so obviously I went to Metro, like I needed my Deep and Delicious.
Right, that's key.
And
Deep and
all the
delicious.
shelves were gone. Like, shelves were gone.
Yeah.
Damn.
Especially, man.
Liban's back.
Big child support.
You was paying. Wait, so yeah, you said deep.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I stacked up on like, what was it? The Monday before everything was about to happen, I ran into EB Games, had to buy Smash Bros. I bought Mario Kart. I bought every Switch game I can at that time, the ones that I could play for a long time. And I was like, I'm good. And when it happened, I was like, perfect. Started playing Switch. And not knowing that I'd still be teaching from home. I was like, oh, this is serious. Okay. So
Wow. Yeah. That's
like a lot of Zoom meetings. I think Zoom is making money right now. I should put money in the stocks for Zoom.
Yo, Zoom,
For sure.
Buy some.
you released a whole like online school, pretty much. So that's really cool.
Yeah.
I want to talk about more about that. Like, what's like talk about Run the Flex. Like, so I'm like, anyways, talk about it, and then I'll say that.
Well, Lane is part of our latest season of Run the Flex. Lane got the hip hop, and so what actually happened with it was a lot of people wanted to learn hip hop, but they didn't want to, or like they wanted to learn how to dance, but they just didn't know where to go, and they were like too intimidated to do it, like to go to like a dance studio and take classes there. Like everyone is worried about looking dumb, right? But I'm like, or like being whack, and I'm like, that doesn't matter. I'm like, you have to start somewhere. You're gonna start whack no matter what, and then you're gonna end up becoming better and better. So my partner Nick and I started our own dance company, well, like dance program, and like the first one we did, like at least almost 30 people showed up. I was confused. I was like, am I capable of doing this? And then like 30 people showed up. I was like, oh my gosh, this is serious. Okay, don't go down. And I was like nervous as hell the first few times, but after a while, it's like it's been doing well. Yeah, we've just been teaching a lot of like 6-week sessions to all ages, not kids, because there's so many things for kids, like when it comes to like dance and stuff, but for adults, it's like not the popular thing to do. So that's what we felt like our clientele was. It wasn't towards dancers, but people that wanted to dance. And the funny thing is, I remember in grade 12, what was it? My English teacher, I had to do like this one ISU.
ISU.
And then my opening statement, it was all about body language and how dance is a language itself. And then my opening statement was, anybody can dance. And my teacher, his name is Mr. Malatesta, he's like, nobody can dance. It's like, and I remember he's like, what about like white people? Can white people dance too? And I'm like, yes, they can dance. And he's like, nope, I don't believe it. And like that like hit me for a really long time. So then I've been like always thinking about that in the back of my head. I'm like, I'm gonna make somebody learn how to dance. No matter what, it's gonna be something.
That's
like,
dope.
Like 10 years later, it's like, like it actually became a thing. And so I was like, yeah, that's like how it started and like where it is now. And it's like, everybody's so fire. Like nobody has shame. Like everyone is starting from somewhere. And it's like, it's the best thing is like seeing people grow. Like Lane is slapping the game right now. Oh my gosh.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
I was like, yeah.
I appreciate that. That's mad dope. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Run the Flex has been so cool. Like, Run the Flex has been so dope. Yeah, that's all I can say. It's just been like a really. It's just I think there's more to say. I don't even know how.
There's more to say, but it's hard.
It's just I don't know how to put it.
Like,
it's just a very
in it.
Yeah, it's a very well done program, and it's easy to kind of it's not intimidating.
Yeah.
You could go and you can dance and it's like fun. And so I really appreciate that as someone that stopped dancing and when you try to get back into it, like you feel in this really great space to learn, to re-engage. Like I love it. It's dope. It's really good.
Okay. Beautiful.
It's really good. But yes, peoples. What are we doing right now?
Awesome.
That's
heading back to the laundromat.
How's that whole nothing thing? So it's like in terms of because a lot of us are not able to do much. Are there any like old skills or interests that have been kind of poking its head up that you've been engaging a little bit or thinking about going into?
No, I've just been cooking.
I feel that.
Have you made any new like meals or like any new dishes?
No, just things I crave. Like when I like going out to eat stuff.
Yeah.
I feel that. I think you do like comfort food or like food that people could feel comfortable around very well. Like I've eaten from you quite a bit, and it's like it's cool seeing you dive into your own craft in that space. So it's so cool to see what that equals in the future, or how you apply that to stuff in the future. Like,
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's good times. I think it's really good.
You know, I'm not surprised Ken got into like the culinary because remember we did that epic mealtime?
Yeah.